What y'all doing? You guys still eating food, Easter food? You at church?
I might be sleeping.
Coming to church? Coming from church, maybe. But we have committed ourselves to being here because for the last 4 weeks, we have done a live video chat. Hey, what's going on? For the last 3 or 4 weeks, we've done like a live chat, and we missed our one last week, and people were asking about it. So, for those of you, we're asking. So we're here. We just want to talk about stuff. Stuff that pertains to hair and health, because a lot of people write me and ask me, thank you for the hearts, questions about why their hair isn't growing, why they have loss of hair, why their hair is thinning, what's going on. And then recently you guys started asking stuff that pertains to hormone issues. So basically, my little brother Maurice is here. It's Maurice Manley. What's your Instagram?
Instagram at Maurice Manley 2. Number 2.
Mm-hmm.
MauriceManley number 2.
So he knows a lot. He's vegan.
I know a little bit.
He teaches me, and he's my little brother, and I'm still learning. He's vegan. Somebody saying, hey, I eat meat and other stuff, and I'm a sugar addict, recovering. No, I'm a liar.
Sound like AA.
It's hard, y'all. Sugar is a hard one, and you guys know it's Easter Sunday, so you probably over there eating something with sugar in it, right? Maybe. I don't know. Yes, thank you, Kiki G. Yes, my little brother. He's incredible. Tell him about my skin. Oh, so I just had a great brunch with 2 of my wonderful friends, and they're both going through skin issues. And so,
what kind of skin issue?
Well, my one friend has, write to me. I don't know how to explain it now. You having a bowl of strawberries, Carrie? That's good.
About to bake a red velvet.
Oh God, don't tell me that. See, my brother is he cool on the sugar. Me, I be like, ugh, I want it. She has a pigmentation where her skin is getting darker and blotchy. But then my other friend, because there were 3 of us, she's having vitiligo.
Yeah.
And so it's interesting. My light skinned friend is having dark patches.
Built up keratinocytes.
And then my my dark skinned friend is having light skin.
Melanin.
Yeah, only on one part, and it's going into her hair, making her hair turn white. Y'all ever heard it? It's a lot. It's a real interesting.
There's a lot of diseases and sicknesses, illnesses, and
thanks for the hearts.
A lot of many different things going on in people's bodies now, like never before. And a lot of it goes back to the autoimmune system just attacking itself, because when the body is not receiving enough electricity or electrons, it's not being fed. When that happens...
But why do you need electricity or electrons?
Because it's the electricity that feeds the cell and creates the energy. Electricity is the food for your cells. So
how do we get it already? Without even thinking about it, how do you get electricity to feed your cells? How did God make,
everything,
you know what I mean?
So everything in this world takes from something else. For example, trees, what does it do? It takes our carbon dioxide when we exhale, which is the bad air.
That's true. Okay.
The trees take that and they recycle it and provide oxygen for us.
True.
Our cells do the same thing. Okay. Well,
you heard of that?
Yeah, I have actually.
Rosacea. It's kind of like her skin's turning darker.
Oh, but wait, I misread. I thought it was psoriasis.
Pityriasis. But basically, am I saying it right, Regina?
Pityria.
It's a situation where her autoimmune. It's both autoimmune for both of them.
Right.
So, but one of them, her skin is turning darker.
Yeah,
black blotches, and then the other one is lighter.
Yeah.
Regina's hilarious.
What
but
she's
still look
going
beautiful,
through
Regina.
It's called hyperkeratosis. these words.
Yeah, no, well, I can't even say these words.
Keratinosis. It's when the body fails to regulate the bacterial production of skin, melanin, and thickness and stuff. So,
but I think I have like a little form of vitiligo. I think a lot of people, like black people who are mixed, have that.
Some of the vitiligo issue goes back to the catalase issue that I spoke about before with the hair. The catalase, catalase is an enzyme which breaks down the hydrogen peroxide that the body naturally produces. It breaks hydrogen peroxide into oxygen and water. But when you're deficient on catalase, the hydrogen peroxide colors the hair, which turns gray, and can color the skin, which turns white. Melanin is what,
what's up, Ray Ray?
Or melanocytes is what colors or creates melanin, which colors the skin and colors the hair. So when you start turning white, that means the melanocytes in that given area are deactivating slowly.
But then her skin's turning like red with like brown blotchy.
Right. It's getting darker in some areas.
Yeah, it's getting darker. I mean, just so you guys know, we're not doctors. We do not profess to be any type of healer or doctor. What we are doing is education, information more so than anything, because we're not certified to say, okay, you got this, you got that. Right. But the things that we talk about, we urge you, like, we really want you to go and look it up, research it on your own. You will find out the information. So this information is online. My brother's vegan. I say that again, but he's not just vegan. He is the kind of vegan that is not going to put anything in his body. So if something goes down with my body, I call my little brother first, because chances are he understands it, he's researched it, he's dealt with it, and when he gives me advice about it, it works. Thank you guys for the hearts. It really works in my body, and I also know it to be true. Like, what's up, Fro Guinea? Jenny, you left town, and I did not see you when you were in LA. I get you, girl. I get you, Fro girl. But anyway, so that's why I have my brother here, is because we talk about different things as it relates to skin, hair. And so because I do a lot of natural hair, a lot of the women have issues with candida. I see it on the scalp. I see the dandruff. I see issues, with the skin. There's dry patches.
Or extra oily.
Yeah. I know. Next time, come back to LA, and Facebook, we're here with you. We see you. What's happening?
Yeah, what's going on,
Tashia Peck. So that's why we're here. We're just going to talk a little bit about some of the things that as it relates to hormones and hair loss. So you want to pick? Yes, you definitely have to pick his brain later.
Send me an inbox, Regina, at Maurice Manley 2. I forgot my Instagram.
She said, yes, Maurice Manley too. Tall Girl Creation said, just finished digesting steak, yellow rice, and string beans, then started watching this. And she put the emoji face like, oh.
Yeah.
Well, listen. Yes, you will see me soon in Paris, June the 10th. So let's talk about this discipline situation, because one of my good friends told me something. She told me that from a small child, her mother said to her that if you can control your diet, you can control anything.
Yes.
And I think that's so powerful, especially, hey, what's going on, girl? I think it's so powerful to tell a young child that if you can control your diet, you can control anything. And that's
why I'm going to tell you why that statement
deep.
is so powerful is because everything starts in the diet. Right? So you put good into your body, guess what? You have good thoughts, which means you have good actions. You have good actions, you have good results. And then success breeds success, and then it just replicates itself. Just like a cell. The body has the answers.
I like it. The body does. No, it's really true. It's really true. Postpartum hair loss. How long ago did you have your baby? Because usually the hair will come back from 1 to 2 years. It will vitalize itself and it will come back. And in the meantime, you can use Jamaican black castor oil on your scalp every 2 days. That's safe, especially if you're breastfeeding. Every 2 days, Jamaican black castor oil.
And pumpkin seed oil also.
Oh, yeah.
Rub that on the scalp. Yeah.
That's a good one, too.
Get your testosterone back up because your body excreted a lot during childbirth.
5 months ago.
You need the colostrum in addition to that.
Yeah, so 5 months ago, I'll give it.
You'll be fine.
Yeah, it'll come back. Everybody's hair comes back. It takes a year if you're being healthy, eating right, drinking water, but it'll take 2 years if you kind of like fooling around with dairy and sugar and stuff. It'll take a little longer, but your hair will come back after having a baby.
And everybody's body is different. I mean,
that's true.
It's hard. True. It's really hard to say or put a timeline on it.
Thanks, Keisa.
The longest year and a half.
It's usually I've noticed.
Yeah,
I've noticed
that's max. If it goes beyond that, you may want to go see a doctor or a dermatologist
and have them check your thyroid.
Yeah, or just do the homework yourself.
Well, yeah.
You know,
that's true.
That's what I would recommend.
But what do you think too about? Thanks for the hearts. She said she used to break out, stop eating meat. Now pimples come so infrequent. That's great.
Yeah, that's good.
She also takes zinc.
To
give it up to the zinc.
Yeah,
okay.
Zinc. And you know what?
Hey, Crystal Lee Brown.
Kim Laws, as you're taking the zinc, take magnesium so that you can have proper absorption of both. They go hand in hand. It's kind of like iron and calcium. In order for your body to receive the iron fully, it has to be accompanied with calcium. Same thing with turmeric and inflammation. You need turmeric and black pepper.
Oh, to absorb it.
For your body to absorb it. Right?
So that's the purpose of black pepper.
Correct.
But sometimes, I don't know, my friend told me recently that they make like genetic black pepper. She's like, get the organic black pepper.
I believe it. Everything, a lot of things.
I didn't even know there was such thing as organic black pepper. But there is. So that's what you look for.
Magnesium depends on where you get it from. It'll
usually tell you. If you read,
prices.
Please read the directions or anything. I tell people all the time, they ask me stuff
and ingredients
about hair, and I'm like, if you read the directions, you'll remember it longer. Know that. Because if somebody tells you, you'll forget.
Yeah.
Try to repeat what they said. But if you read it, you'll know firsthand. But it'll tell you on there how many magnesium tablets. Wait, well, who do you recommend for vitamins and herbs?
Oh, I'll tell you in a minute, Kim. Arthur said, how do you get electricity out of your diet? You don't want to get electricity out of your diet. You want to put it into your diet.
We need electricity.
You need electricity because the body is electric.
That's why when you go across the rug and you can shock somebody.
Right, it's electricity. So we need electrons.
And that's also how they see you heat censored, like a heat sensory thing.
So here's how it works real briefly. Our body, we're acidic beings.
Yes, they're coming back.
We are full of acid, right? So when you hear alkaline diet, we need alkaline to give the body or infuse the body with electrons to balance it out, because alkaline and acid are conductors when they're put together, and you create a circuit. So it's all about electrical charge.
So wait, but how do people get too acidic? You know, sometimes people get acidic.
So we can't get caught up on the terms of acid and alkaline. It's really about electrons and protons.
Okay.
Because if you just look at acid and alkaline, and you say, well, acid is bad.
It'll be back 2 weeks.
Acid is not bad. Your stomach is filled with hydrochloric acid.
Okay.
So every time you eat food, guess what? It breaks down into acid and turns into chyme, and then it goes into the duodenum, and then a whole nother process takes place. So our whole body is, look, DNA.
Happy Easter, Sean.
Dihydroic acid. I'm not saying it right, but DNA is an acid. RNA, which encodes the DNA, is a ribonucleic acid.
Okay.
Hydrochloric acid in the stomach.
It's deep. It's getting deep.
We got acid everywhere. So if our whole body is acid, how do we balance it out?
Alkaline. Okay.
Electrons.
That makes sense. That's why people
get your
drink
electricity
alkaline water.
up. The alkaline waters, anyway.
Oh. Well,
Yeah.
never mind about that.
Candida issues.
Hair, skin,